All right, what's going on, guys? It's GSR here. So basically, I wanted to talk to you guys today about what I would like to see change with the Fatal Blow and the meter system. So I think with the meter system, if they take away the rolling, I think that would make the meter system that much better, and it would make sense. You understand what I'm saying? But when it comes to you being able to roll forwards and roll backwards and just get out of a bad situation easily without even having to think or nothing like that, I don't think that's fair. And, you know, a lot of high level players, including players that are on my level, they've even said themselves that, you know, like it's the defensive options are overpowered. Like, I'm not the only one. There's a lot of people on YouTube saying that. So I believe if they take away the rolling forwards and rolling backwards, then the meter system would be perfectly fine. Now, when it comes to it being rechargeable, I mean, you know, I don't think they'll do anything to that, so I'm not even going to talk about that. But other than that, that's what I would like to see change with the meter system. Also, another thing, when I chip you out on the first round and your defensive bars are protecting you from being pretty much knocked the fuck out in the first round, I don't like the idea that both of your defensive bars are recharging up super fast on its own when the second round comes in. As a matter of fact, I'm going to show you guys a clip right here.
Showtime. Not my contract.
Round 2, fight.
So as you guys clearly saw right there, the character's meter recharged up super fast on the second round, and I do not agree with that. I highly disagree with that. I think that if you decide to be completely selfish to where you don't want to lose that round and you're getting chipped out like that, it should be to where it's just like this where you break out of a combo, right? It should be like this to where it builds up slowly like this. It shouldn't be to where it just builds up super fast. You chose that route. You chose to try and block. You understand what I'm saying? Instead of letting go of guard and just letting the opponent win the round and being smart with your meter. Now, if there was a possible chance of you making a comeback, then that's completely understandable why you would do something like that. Like, say for instance, like you got like 5% health, and then this dude, he has like 15% health, and you think that you can take this guy on, right? That would make sense for your meter to save you, right? And stuff like that. But for the meter to protect you for a few more hits or a couple more hits, and then it recharges up super fast on its own, I don't necessarily agree with that. I think they need to change that. So that's how I personally feel about that, because there's no balance here. Because if you're able to sustain that amount of damage and then your defensive bars help you out when you're getting chipped out, and then it just can recharge up on its own, that's not, I don't think that's fair. I think it should recharge up really slowly, just like this, right? And that would make it more balanced and make it a little bit more fair. Now, when it comes to the Fatal Blow system in this game, I believe they should take off the armor in this game. And if you do want to use armor to go through a gap or a plus string, or you predict that the opponent's going to press a button, so you use armor, you should have to use your defensive bars to get that kind of armor, because it makes a lot more sense, because you're being protected. You're being defended and stuff. Even though you're taking damage, you're being defended. Now, there are creative ways to actually get your Fatal Blow to come out. One of them is putting the opponent into a combo and then doing it just like this. Another option is that if the opponent decides to whiff an attack that has a high recovery because they whiffed it, my startup time is literally 13 frames. So when he whiffs that and I'm in the correct range, depending on what character I'm using, that acts as a punish, right? So another thing is that if the opponent is really minus on block, like Gears, right? So when he does this move, he's minus 19 on block. So my 13 frame Fatal Blow will punish him every single time he decides to do something like this. So these are 3 creative ways that you can actually use this. You understand what I'm saying? Now, obviously, when it comes to the wake up situation with the up 2 and up 3, it is possible to use your Fatal Blow there. So I believe if you change it to where, like, they have to use their defensive bars and stuff like that, I think it would make the game a lot more balanced. It would make the game make a lot more sense, because now you have to actually think whether or not you want to use your bar as a meter, especially if you're low on health and stuff like that. You understand what I'm saying? You have to really think outside the box. Do I want to use it for defense? Do I want to use it for a wake up situation? You know what I mean? Do I want to use it to get through a gap? You have to think. You have to really think on that. And I don't think it's fair that you can sit here and, you know, take your fatal blow and then just wake up and then cheat somebody out of a win because you have a get out of jail free card. And what's crazy about the fatal blows in this game is that they require no meter at all. So I think this would balance out the fatal blow system in this game. Now, I don't know how you guys feel about this, but this is personally what I would do to change it, or what they possibly could do to change it. So yeah, this is pretty much what I would do with this particular situation. I don't really have much to add here. So just let me know what you guys think about this in the comment section down below. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.